Here we are again, everyone. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles, ready to give you another album review. And we'll be reviewing Culture Club, Color by Numbers, their 1983 release, their second album.
I have mine.
I'm the one that suggested that. Yes, here it is again.
Oh, look.
Good Lord.
Oh, Mike. Oh.
Here's a smaller version.
Oh, I don't have.
I used to have an even smaller version on what was called a cassette, but I don't have.
Oh, did you have it on 8-track?
No, the 8-track's pretty rare. Yeah, we are the Vinyl Community Guncles. I'm Robert Vithen, along with Mike from Hubtunes, Richard from Calvin Wazoo, and ladies and gentlemen, the man that needs to learn how to read the small print, namely C label for sequence, Craig from Craig's Vinyl Plethora.
What? Okay. Oh, I do need to do that.
It took a minute.
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
Well, you know.
I have no idea.
You know how we do things.
Yes. Sheesh. Well, I'm first, so there you have it.
Buckle
all right.
up, people. Buckle up.
Buckle up, peoples. Okay.
It's gonna be a bumpy night.
Culture Club.
Especially when we get to the second to last reviewer.
Yeah, Color by Numbers. 1983. This is their second album. Yeah, beautiful George, their boy George O'Dowd or just Dowd? Is it O'Dowd?
I thought it was O'Dowd.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's O'Dowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you've obviously got like the hits on here. You've got Karma Chameleon, You Come and Go, Comma Chameleon. It's a Miracle. Miss Me Blind, the epic Church of a Poison Mind. That song is just fucking brilliant. But then there's some really great, like, deep tracks on this record. And my personal favorite, I love Helen Terry. I love whenever she shows up in the track. You know that I'm gonna love Helen Terry. You know that. She's a diva. Okay. I don't know anything about her, but I love her on this record. Black Money, Do You Deal in Black Money? I love that song so freaking much. And then That's the Way, I'm Only Trying to Help You. Woo! I love me that song. When was this? 83. So I would have been 10 when this record came out. That probably would have been the Halloween that I dressed up as Boy George for Halloween. I used one of those macrame, whatever those plant things, cut it up and used it as my hair and put a little bonnet over it. Looked really nice as Boy George. Really nice. 10-year-old me being Boy George. And my parents couldn't figure it out.
Right. It's kind of like I'm surprised you got away with that.
Yeah. I dressed up as
no,
girls.
You're not. I would imagine more like, no, you're not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was Wonder Woman. I was Pippi Longstocking. I mean, my mom she'd sew the freaking outfits for me. My dad wouldn't be happy about it, but my mother was like, yeah, I'll make you a cute little dress for Halloween. Probably because she only had one girl and she was an adult at that time. So, with Boy George, like, unfortunately, like, his voice hasn't aged well. Like, he sounds so wonderful back in the 80s. He just does not sound so good. Although I do think he sounded well with Peter Murphy on that most recent track that he did with him. I actually quite enjoy that. But yeah, this is just always going to be a really special record to me. I listen to this nonstop. I still listen to it on occasion. It makes you happy. It's fun. And I mean, he's no Pete Burns, but he's a diva and beautiful. And, you know, I mean, he did kind of rob Pete's look. So, but that's whatever. Anyway. So, I mean, I really don't know what to say about this album because it's so known and like, I mean, I could just maybe go on for days about it, but I absolutely adore
please
it.
don't.
Michael,
Row your boat ashore.
Yeah, that's me
Michael, we're
being.
not going to fight about this, Michael.
Yeah, we're just not.
Name
So
that tune.
Color by Numbers gets 4.5 rainbows from this bitch.
Paul, I said I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, Michael. That's so beautiful.
Well, I remember when Church of the Poison Mind was played on the radio like all the time. And I knew about Boy George, but at the time, all right, so this 1983, I would have been
It's October 10th to be precise.
Oh,
So I would have been 25 years old.
1983.
Yeah, I would have been 25 years old. And I was working at this residential facility for abused and behavior problem children. So I knew about Boy George. I knew about his persona. And I did, at that time, try to distance myself from his music and anything like that. Because one reason at that time, I was still very much in the closet. But two, because I was working with kids, that was in 1983, that would have been a huge liability for any whisper of anything like that. But Church of the Poison Mind, that song, I kept hearing it on the radio, and it was just so freaking amazing.
Good.
I mean, it just blew me away. I never got tired of hearing that song. And so I eventually got the record, but it was many years afterward because I was still being kind of a pansy about, buying a Boy George record because I was working with kids for, another decade almost after this came out. When I finally got the record and listened to, I knew the other songs too, Common Chameleon, and the other one that, which one?
A Miracle.
It's probably It's a Miracle. It's probably It's a Miracle. I knew those songs too, but it was Church of the Poison Mind that just really grasped me. But years later, when I finally got this record and started listening to it, I was amazed at the subtlety and the excellence of the R&B vibe that he was putting into this record. This is just a solid R&B record to me. It is just so soulful. The songs, his voice, so soulful. I've been listening to this a lot this past week because, well, finally, after getting stuff unpacked and semi set up, listening to this, and I kept thinking, man, how am I going to rate this? At first I was thinking, okay, there's going to be a couple duds on here. There are no duds to me. There may be a couple songs that,
Maybe Mr. Man.
a little, not stellar, but it's still such an amazing album. Mr. Man's probably, okay, but Black Money, Changing Every Day, Miss Me Blind. That's the other song I kept thinking. Gonna miss me, you're gonna miss me blind. So, on each side starts off with a big hit. And like Craig was saying, the deep cuts are they're just really, really good. I'm going to give it 5 rainbows.
Ooh, look at you.
This is especially for its time, at the time of its release, the production on this record is really good as well. Everything sounds just absolutely amazing to me. And it's the only Boy George record I own. I have really no interest to have any other Boy George records. But
the first one is okay.
Yeah, the first
this one
The
is,
first one's okay.
this is all I need. It's an outstanding record. 5 Rainbows, yeah.
I have lots.
So it's me, huh?
It's you.
Yay! Well, I kind of have 2 reviews. Well, I don't know. So this whole record is just what I hate about 80s music. What I tried to do is I tried to separate when it came out and I first heard it and re-listening to it now, because I haven't heard this record in 30 years. Probably even longer. I was 14. I was just about to turn 15 when this came out. I was listening to Black Sabbath, Scorpions, Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne, Motorhead. This was nowhere near my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I remember when this came out, and I just don't like anything about Culture Club. I remember thinking in my straight little boy head that the drummer was cute. That's all I remember. So that's back then, and 1983. So it's been a long time. I listened to it. I got through it twice. I still hate it. I absolutely hate it. Karma Chameleon just makes me want to throw up. It's a Miracle is absolutely one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. I did like Black Money. Black Money, pretty cool.
So good.
That was really the only album track I liked. That Miss Me Blind. God damn, that sucks. This isn't.
Even Church of the Poison Mind. Okay, because you're saying you're hating everything. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
So about 4 years ago, I got roped into a bus trip up to Ravinia, the concert venue up in the north suburbs of Chicago, and it was Culture Club with Berlin opening, and I love Berlin. And did Berlin wipe the stage with them? Absolutely. They were so much better than Culture Club. But the high point of the entire night was Church of the Poison Mind. That place was hopping. He can't sing a note. He talked through the whole thing. I mean, it was spoken word. He was definitely not singing. The backup singers were doing all the singing. But they kind of rearranged it. It had a really cool R&B kind of sound to it. And I walked out of there going, I like that song. It was great. It was really, really good. Then I listened to the record again this week, and I was like, man, this thing sucks. But that's just me. It's just not my. It's not my thing at all. It wasn't my thing in '83. It is definitely not my thing now. So, is it? Hey, what am I going to give it? Shit, I don't know.
Are we endorsing Burger King now?
Yeah. No, I just look really cute in it.
Burger Queen. I'm going to give it 2 rainbows because it's really well produced. I didn't
2 rainbows.
It's excellent. It's very well produced. And it had a shitload of hits on it that were in your face all day long on MTV, Friday Night Videos, FM radio. Everyone played this record. Still don't know why, but
Because it's good.
2 rainbows.
Because it's good.
So yeah, when I discovered this was the year that I started getting into pop music. I had talked about this before. That's why I'm doing that whole deep dive on my own channel into 1983, because that's when I, started listening to current hit music, 10 years old, all about Friday Night Videos and the top 40 countdowns and all of that. So this was right in the sweet spot for that. And I first had this on a cassette, and I was similar to Richard. There's no way I could have taken this to school or had a Culture Club T-shirt or anything like that. There's just no way. No, that's why when Craig was talking about dressing up as Boy George for Halloween, it's like there's no way I would have done that in Steel Town, Granite City. I would have literally been put in the hospital, and I don't.
I shouldn't.
I would have been put in the hospital. I would have been put in the hospital had I done that.
Oh, absolutely.
Wearing a Michael Jackson. I had that red Michael Jackson jacket. Never wore that to school. Didn't even really want it. I just thought it was really cool looking. Got it for my birthday, which if you watch my video series of 1983, you'll see a picture of me wearing it. But I never wore that to school. I would have got my ass kicked. Steel Town, Granite City, there's no way. So this was sort of like a hidden type of thing. I got this from when I joined Columbia House. And no, I got there for, never mind. I got Kissing to Be Clever when I joined Columbia House. So I got this and loved it. I mean, like everybody, well, almost everyone was saying, not only the big 4 hits on here, but the album tracks are standouts as well. I really like Stormkeeper. Nobody mentioned that one.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's a
Changing
good one,
Every
too.
Day is magnificent. And they're all kind of different. Like Karma Chameleon is a silly pop song, but that silly ass come, you know, that chorus. I probably wouldn't like that song as much, but I loved the video for that on the riverboat with the guy
Yeah,
stealing
very
everything and Culture Club just kind of hanging out. Karma Chameleon is written about the drummer. Fun fact.
Oh.
He and Boy
Right.
George are having a thing, and the drummer is having an issue being gay and keeps going back and forth between I'm not gay, I'm gay, and women and men, and that's the chameleon. And if you don't stop it, your shit's going to come back on you. That's the
Wish your
karma.
colors could be mine, red, blue, and gray.
Right. He's the Karma Chameleon. This guy right here. And John Moss is his name.
Yes.
And It's a Miracle was actually written as It's America. So if you think of it with that title, the song makes a lot more sense. Yeah, they changed it to It's a Miracle.
That
It's
was
actually,
kind of a
It's
smart
America
thing.
was how it was written.
It's America. I don't like that.
When you love someone, you've got money to burn. Do you deal in black money? So I guess that means, do you love someone? I don't know. Nice ballad. It's like Richard said, it's soulful. And that's the thing about this guy is everything was in the US anyway. Everything was about his appearance. He's the butt of a bunch of jokes. There was literally a country song from Mo Bandy and Joe Stampley called Where's the Dress? That was all over the radio. I don't know if Craig remembers that
Yeah,
or not.
I actually do remember that.
Yeah, where the whole thing is about they're going to dress up in dresses and whatever because they're going to have hit songs too, because that's obviously the only reason that this is a hit band is because of the flamboyant lead singer, which that's obviously not true. But yeah, there's so much on his appearance and oh my God, is he a gay? Is he a woman? Blah, blah, blah. Let's make all kinds of jokes. That it gets ignored how great his voice is and how great this band is.
Yeah.
I mean, going from the silliness of Karma Chameleon to really soulful ballads like Black Money to this Motown rave up Church of the Poison Mind, which sounds like one of the best Motown songs ever, to, you know, something like Miss Me Blind, super catchy. Miss Me Blind, the only Culture Club hit to contain a guitar solo. Another fun fact. I'm just full of them with this album.
Thank you for the fun facts.
Yeah.
Stephen. It's
Got
fun
going
fact
on.
Nathan.
The one I would skip on here, Mr. Man is okay, and that's the way. I'm only trying to help you with that. Helen Terry. Wow, she's extra. And
I love her extraness.
She gets a little carried away sometimes.
And that's what I love. She's taking me to church.
You're going to bring it down a little bit.
Nah,
in
take me to
Church of the
church,
Poison
girl.
Mind, she's all right because that's part of the chorus and
No,
she
she's
repeats it and
taking
it
it-
becomes
she's
part of the
taking us to
melody.
church. Yes.
But that caterwauling in that's the way song. That's
I love it.
that's not
Oh
for
my
me.
goodness. Take me there, girl. Praise Jesus.
And Victims is a nice soft landing in the album. But yeah, I had this on cassette, got it on CD, got this album in pristine condition, shrink wrap on it with the stickers, and the record looks like it's never been played. Got this at an estate sale. There's the inner sleeve with the lyrics, which were not in the cassette. Yeah, I mean, 5 stars for Culture Club, Color by Numbers. And does anybody know what the significance of that is? The 53 and 8, or are those just literal random numbers?
I have no idea, but there was actually.
I read something, an explanation, and I can't remember what it is, but they are significant.
There was they actually have a song called Color by Numbers that was later on the expanded CD version of it.
I wish they would have come out with just a couple more, maybe at least just one more album like this where it was just killer, because they really fell off after this.
The following one had a few good songs on it, but it
Waking
just
Up with
kept
the
going
House on
downhill. Yeah. The cover is great because of his beautiful red flaming
See,
hair.
I don't like that. That looks too conventional. I liked his look he had that didn't look like a man or a woman. It looked like Boy George.
Yeah.
This looks more like a woman. You know, it's a typical woman's hairdo. I
Yeah.
didn't like that. But I didn't like.
I mean,
the
I
war
would, of course,
song,
it's
and
being
mistake
sarcastic.
number 3 and getting political and some random guy with his hand on a rope. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, it's a trapeze guy. He's on the front.
I love trapeze guys.
You do.
But
Apparently-
everybody liked this,
I
and
used
they
to
only
date one
got
in the
one
60s.
Club album. I mean,
60s?
why not just go ahead and get this one? I mean, you might as well. It's got.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Do you really want to hurt me on it? For God's sakes!
Oh, Jesus.
And
And
time.
White Boys
Again,
or
I'll tell
whatever
you,
that
this has
song
got
is
3
called.
big hits on it.
I
Apparently,
tumble
the
for ya.
53 and 8 is because the name of the album is Color by Numbers. The 53 and the 8 are represent numbers assigned to particular colors in the color by number painting kits that you used to get.
Oh.
Is it red, gold, and green?
Maybe. That would be beautiful if it was.
Yeah, I don't
Red,
know.
gold,
I'd have
and
to-
green. Every day is like survival.
Right, the 3 could indicate gold. 53 is a golden brown, though, so I don't know.
Well,
Like the Stranglers. All right, what are we listening to next?
What are we listening to next? And it was 16 and a half. I don't know if Biffin saw that. And my glare.
I was trying not to see that. Thanks, Mike.
Well, you know what? You and Richard
Craig
and
did
I
give it
have.
5. Did you give
No,
it
I
5?
gave
Ryan?
it 4.5. I gave it 4.5 because of Mr. Man. Mr. Man's just not okay. But now
it's like every 5-star album has a skippable track.
I know. We are traveling back to 1979 for my pick, which is the more people need to discuss them. They need to be shouted from the hills. 999 with the biggest prize in sport. And this is just I can't tell you yet, but oh, delightful.
All right, 999, the UK emergency number.
Yes.
The biggest prize in sport from 1979, 99. That's what we'll be reviewing next time.
Time.
We'll also be doing the tops and bottoms of the year 2003 coming up. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll play that game again that we haven't played in a while.
Oh, the question one that we all suck at?
Yes.
So we'll have to do a pre-gamer and be really drunk before we start it.
Right.
And then it might get better.
Album review or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. I'm Robert Fitton along with
Richard, that's Calvin Wazoo.
Craig's Vinyl Plethoras.
Mike at Hubtunes.
Hopefully we'll talk to you again next time.
I hope we do.
Don't you go changing.
Rearranging. I love you just the way you are.